Hello, Learning Coaches. Welcome to Utah Virtual Academy and Learning Coach University. My name is Cami Jo Wild, and I am the Family Engagement Coordinator here at UTVA. We're so excited to have you here with us this year. You, as the Learning Coach, are an essential part of what makes our school successful, and more importantly, what makes this program work for your student to have an amazing year of growth. Learning Coach University is a series of short training videos and documents designed to help you feel prepared and comfortable with the online school. LCU will cover several topics. First, roles and responsibilities as a learning coach. The video you're watching right now will cover this topic. Second, understanding what is expected of your student each day and how you can support them in these responsibilities. Third, the how-to videos. These are short tutorials by topic that you can turn to find out the details of how to carry out the responsibilities we discuss in this video. And finally, frequently asked questions. In this section, you'll find videos, explanations, and links to help you know who or what resource to turn to throughout the school year to answer your questions, as well as some explanations of our practices in the school. In this quick video, we will cover four things. A little bit about who UTVA is, what is a learning coach, daily responsibilities for both you and your students, and tips from teachers and veteran learning coaches. A little bit about Utah Virtual Academy. UTVA has been around for over 10 years. Our school mascot is the lynx, and one of our school colors is purple. And UTVA is a public charter school, so that means we're subject to the rules and regulations of the Utah State Board of Education. We're the same as other public schools in Utah with one big difference. Our students attend school online. The biggest thing to note here is that the rules and regulations we follow include required attendance. We have required live classes and follow the same Utah laws for how much school needs to be attended per day as other schools. We will go over the details of attendance and how that works in the attendance video in the how-to section. What is a learning coach? A learning coach is a parent or adult responsible for ensuring the student is on track with the online learning process and for staying in communication with teachers and staff. In other words, you and your students' teachers are a team. You all help to support your student in this online learning environment, and your role is essential. The amount of time this may take varies by grade level and also by student because each student is different. They learn differently, they grow differently, and they have different needs. So that will vary depending on grade and student. The typical time commitment for an LC with a student in kindergarten through fifth grade will usually be a little bit more than middle school or high school because a lot of the work, especially for the younger grades, is done in workbooks like learning spelling or handwriting or those kinds of things. And so there is a level of commitment that the learning coach does outside the classroom for those kinds of things. So that takes a little bit more time for the learning coach, where the older grades are doing a lot more independent work and won't need quite as much support generally. Your daily responsibilities as a learning coach include tracking and logging attendance, checking email and other school communications, tracking progress and marking off lessons, and supporting student learning. Let's talk about each one of these just a little bit more. Tracking and logging attendance. You will be responsible for logging attendance daily. This is because we're not able to see every moment that your student spends in school. We can see when they are in the live classes, but this isn't the sum of all the time that they're doing school. They have work time and other learning opportunities that will be seen and tracked by you. The details on how to log attendance will be found in the attendance section of LCU. The important thing to remember now is that attendance is required in the live classes. Interventions and attendance plans are in place for students who are signing into the online school but are not attending the actual classes. Checking communication from your teachers daily. Email will be the most common form of communication, but calls, texts, and the school app are all used as well. We want to be in touch with you. We want to work with you. So please reach out to us with your questions. Let us know what's going on and let us know how we can better help you and your student. Tracking progress. For elementary students, you will need to mark off lessons. One of the how-to videos covers this and what lessons need to be marked off. But I just want you to be aware that that is one of your responsibilities for the elementary students. For middle and high school students, you're able to see when everything is due and if it has been turned in and help your students track things that way. The final responsibility is supporting student learning. Varies because each student is at a different place in their learning. They need your help and support to grow as much as they can in 1 year from wherever they are at right now. Daily expectations for students. Your student is expected to log in with their student username and password each day. This is like walking in through the front doors of the school. Then they're required to attend and participate in the Class Connects or the live classes at designated times. They're required to complete daily assignments and lessons, to communicate with teachers and mentors, and check their emails. And the high school students must log into each of their courses daily. The staff at UTVA are here to help. They care about you and your students. And I asked them what they would like our new learning coaches to know. Here are a few tips from some of our teachers to help you as a learning coach. Have a specific place for school where your student can keep their books and supplies and work daily. Beyond that, having a place that's quiet and set aside just for school makes a really big difference. The environment in which they're learning in makes a difference in how they're able to concentrate and how they're able to learn and grow. Be available during class time. You don't have to sit right with them during live classes, but check in every so often. This is especially helpful during transitions between classes. Make sure they get their exit ticket done, if applicable, and get logged in okay to the next class. Know that we cannot do this without your help. If you don't encourage your kids to go to class and do their work, all our efforts will be in vain. We're a team. Checking your email and your students' grades, including teacher feedback, with your child daily will set them up for an optimal learning experience. I want them to know it's okay if their student is struggling. I need to see that in order to know how to help them. Don't cover up their answers or do it for them. I don't know if it's the learning coach or student doing the work. And if everything looks fine, I'll move on to something else, even if the student really does need more help. The teachers really want to help, so please communicate with them and reach out to them if your student or you need some help. We are so excited to have you here with us this year. You're now ready to move on to the how-to portion of Learning Coach University. Once you have completed all of those videos and training, please be sure to fill out the completion survey on the LCU webpage. This way we know that you've completed this training, but we can also answer any questions that you still have. We are so excited to get to know you this year and to get to know your students. We're excited to watch your students' year of growth. Ready, set, grow.